everyone. So today I'm going to be doing a spring makeup look, and I'm going to be using products that are drugstore slash affordable products. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. Okay, so I already moisturized, so now I'm just gonna go in with a primer. So I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer. So before I put my foundation on, I'm going to color correct. So I'm going to use this Revlon Photo Ready color correcting pen, and this one is kind of like a peachy sort of salmon color. So now that I've done that, that's just going to help to make sure that I don't need to use any extra product to cover up those dark areas. So now for foundation, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. And I recently started using this, and I have to say it is a pretty good foundation. I mean, I think it's like $5 or $6, which is like super cheap. And they do actually have like a pretty good shade range compared to most drugstore brands, or even most brands in general. The only thing that I don't like about this is that it has a very strong scent. Like, it literally smells like paint, and it's awful. But once everything's blended out, anyways, once everything is blended out, the smell does go away. Also, this applicator thing is kind of weird. I don't really like that, but anyways, it is a good foundation for the price, and it is very full coverage. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender because I had to throw out my Real Technique sponge because it was way too dirty. So yeah, I'm just gonna use my beauty blender. Oh, by the way, the foundation shade was Golden Beige. Now for concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Conceal, and this one is in the color Light Medium. I'm also going to take this concealer in the center of my face just to kind of like highlight that area. Okay, so next I'm going to set everything. I'm going to start with setting underneath my eyes. So I'm going to be using the Coty Airspun Loose Powder, and I'm just going to dip my sponge into the powder. And then I just press it like right underneath my eye. So next I'm going to use blush, and for blush I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush. This one is in the color Mellow Wine, and I'm going to be using this blush brush from the It's My Ray Ray set from BH Cosmetics. Okay, so next I'm going to use some bronzer, and I actually meant to do that before the blush, but oh well. I'm going to use this Milani Baked Bronzer. So this bronzer has like a little bit of like a shimmer to it, kind of have like a little bit of gold flecks in it. Normally I don't like to use products like that, like for my face products, but I kind of want like a nice like glowy look here, so that'll be fine for this. So I'm going to be using this Morphe brush from the navy blue Morphe set, and so unfortunately my camera cut off in the middle of that, so I just finished up my bronzer and did my eyebrows off camera. For my eyebrows I used, this this L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper, I think it's called. The name rubbed off. And then this L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. So I used these two products, and I also just used some concealer to clean it up. So next what I'm going to do is eyeshadow. So I'm just going to put some concealer on my eyelids as a base. I haven't really found like a good eye primer in the drugstore, or like an affordable one, because I've been using the MAC Paint Pot, but obviously that is not like affordable for some people, so I'm just going to use concealer. So for eyeshadow, I'm going to be using this Makeup Revolution palette, and I've actually I've never used any of these Makeup Revolution eyeshadows before, but I've heard like a lot of good things about them. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this color and I'm going to use it as a base. So I'm just going to put this all over my lid just to make sure that the concealer doesn't crease. And I'm using an e.l.f. Professional eyeshadow brush. Okay, so the next color I'm going to use is this color right here, and I'm going to put this color in the crease. So I'm going to be using this Morphe So I'm going to be using this Morphe M433 brush. I'm just going to put that right into the crease and blend that out. Okay, and I'm just going to blend that out with this MAC 224 brush, and it doesn't have any product on it. I'm just going to use it to blend that out. So next I'm going to use this color right here, this like kind of like orangey color, and with that color I'm going to add it to the crease just to kind of like deepen it up a little bit and add some warmth to the look. So I'm going to be using this Morphe 505. This is just like a small crease brush. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with that first pink color that I used, this one, and that first brush, and I'm going to blend those two colors together. Okay, and then I'm going to take that, the MAC 224 brush again, and still has no product on it, and I'm just going to blend that out. So, you know, I just want to make sure that everything is blended seamlessly, so that's why I keep going back and forth with the brushes to make sure that everything is blended. Next, I'm going to take this one in the corner here, and this one is pretty much just like a darker version of the first color that I used. So, like this one, it's just a little bit darker. So, I'm going to take that color and with the Morphe M505 again, and I just want to like deepen up the crease even more. I'm kind of trying to go for like a spotlight eye, or like a halo eye, whatever you call it. And I'm not using a lot of this because I don't want to make it too dark. So now for the lid color. I think I'm going to use this one right here, and I am going to use this e.l.f. Professional eyeshadow brush. It's just like a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm going to spray it with some water, and this is literally like just water. Normally I would use MAC Fix Plus, but you know, this is like an affordable / drugstore video, so just gonna use the water. So I'm gonna use the Morphe 505 brush, and I'm gonna kind of blend in the lid color with the crease color. And now I am going to use this Morphe 330 brush, and I'm going to take that orange color that I used in the crease, and I'm going to put that underneath my lash line, just to kind of like tie the whole look together. So now I'm just gonna add some mascara. I do think this look would look really pretty with some false lashes, but right now I have some lash extensions in, and I don't want to put like false lashes over my lash extensions. So I'm just gonna put some, like a little bit of mascara, and I'm just using the Maybelline Great Lash. So for a highlighter, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Master Chrome. And I'm going to be using the color Molten Rose Gold, which I think will work perfectly for this look. It actually looks pretty similar to the lid color. So I'm going to be taking this Morphe 510 brush. I'm going to put the color right on my cheekbone. Wow. So now I see what everybody is talking about with this highlight. This is so pretty. I love this. I haven't really used this before, and I'm like really surprised. Okay. I am obsessed with this. I just want to like put it everywhere. Alright, so I'm going to put some down the nose. And I'm going to put some right here on my Cupid's bow. Now I'm going to take a different brush. I'm going to be using this pencil brush from the BH Cosmetics It's My Ray Ray set. And with that highlight, I'm going to put some in the inner corner. And then I'm also going to put some underneath my brow. Okay, so now for my lips, I'm going to use this NYX lip liner, and this is in the color Nude Pink. And I'm just going to line my lips, but I like to slightly overline them just to make them look a little bit more plump. I'm going to be putting a gloss over this, so I'm just going to kind of like fill it in. Now, on top of that, I'm going to be putting this gloss from Soap and Glory. It's the plumping lip gloss, so it's the Sexy Mother Pucker, and this one is in the color Bare Enough. Okay, so now I'm just going to set everything. I ran out of my Mario Badescu facial spray, which I'm really sad about, but I do have this Urban Decay All Nighter. This is the sample size, so since this is the only setting spray that I have, this is what I'm going to use. Alright, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.